Okay, now for 18-year-old Amelia Short, cricket is her passion and favourite sport, but for a while she wondered whether she'd be accepted for who she is in that sport.
Amelia is transitioning, and last year the ICC banned transgender women from playing international matches if they'd gone through male puberty.
As part of LGBT+ History Month, Amelia shared her story with our reporter Nick Ransom.
Getting her head in the game, Amelia is approaching her 10th year playing for Warrington Cricket Club. She's currently transitioning, having joined the club as a boy.
I was quite nervous once I finally got the courage to go. I really enjoyed my first session, and just from the first 10 minutes I knew that this was the sport for me from then onwards.
Known as Shorty, she is currently happy with a range of pronouns being used.
I remember them walking through the door, and I remember seeing Shorty and thinking, he doesn't look as though he feels very comfortable or confident, but what was fantastic was as he left, I remember this smile. I felt confident that we would see him again, and that was the start of what's become, almost a 9-10 year relationship.
In the years that followed, Shorty began to acknowledge her new identity, confiding in her mum before being diagnosed with gender dysphoria.
It was a tough little period, then not quite knowing how it would affect me in sport, not knowing how it would affect me socially. I didn't know what to do, I didn't know who to tell. I knew that him being my lifelong coach with cricket, that I wanted to speak to him first, and I knew that even though he might not have any personal experience in the topic and he might be a bit new to it, that it will be just as accepting as my parents have been.
I was totally unprepared. I was wearing sunglasses, so if you'd have seen my expression in terms of eyebrows raised behind the sunglasses, you probably would have been like, oh, right, okay. But I think what struck me was just how incredibly brave to make that decision, and to also include me as part of that trusted adult network. Yes, good shot, 4.
Back in November, the ICC announced transgender women who'd gone through male puberty were banned from internationals. They say to protect the sport's identity and safety of players. That's something Shorty opposes.
There is a couple of bad eggs sometimes, and that situation has created a massive prejudice, banning us from internationals, and even if some sports gets down to grassroots, it's not the solution. But when it comes to team sports, it is little to none. I cannot see the advantage that me being a man previously has on my cricket.
Also last year, an independent commission said discrimination was widespread in England and Wales, prompting the ECB to apologise and promise to reset cricket.
Honestly, I'm doing what makes me happy, and playing at grassroots and making a change there is what I want. I just want everyone to enjoy the game as much as I do and inspire the next generation to keep playing.
While Shorty is happier than ever at Warrington, for this cricketer, the possibility of a professional career remains uncertain. Nick Ransom, Sky Sports.